Wouldn't a diploma be much easier than a transcript? I would imagine so.
But they need something that like, you know, see, the reason transcripts are good is because you can scan that shit in, or you can get an electronic one. This one. Well, it looks like she's still responding relatively well. It is chugging a bit.
Jenny's back on the block.
I used to live here.
Looking for the next superstar.
I want
kicks
my
in.
New York to represent.
With guest judge.
You can't hear that, can you? I don't think you can.
I don't know if you're ready.
I
Say yes
cannot.
for me.
I am loving this.
But I'm also kicking ass against Tychus as Lou Lily.
As who? Oh, as Lily. That's interesting.
Yes. I'm going to so... he ran away.
Yay, my mount is back. Come on, Rainbow Pony.
I want a rainbow pony, kind of.
Oh my god, I just got a triple kill.
Awesome.
I don't even have, like, any of her extra skills unlocked. I guess it's really all about, like, how you cast your skills rather than...
Let's get going.
Damn it. Choose a talent. Oh god. Okay.
I'll take care of it. I need more mana.
Kill confirmed.
I didn't quite do that, but I kept him in place.
Sounds interesting. That should win us some time.
You're in rough shape. Hit up a healing spot.
Okay, I finished. I'll wait for you. It's no
Alright,
big
I'm
deal.
almost done. We are...
So anyways, I'm mostly trying to see if I can find something government-oriented.
I know, but it's really hard to find government stuff.
It's a lot
that's-
easier. Part of what I was trying to get at, but I kept getting interrupted by the game, is that one of the really interesting things about being a contractor is that... So I've been at my job for 5 years, and this is, in fact, I've passed my 5th year, so 5 years officially. So when I apply to government positions, there are instances in which you can apply government experience against... let me just do this. There. And you'll just get it when you get it. You can apply government experience against the requirements for the position. So if I have 5 years and they require a master's degree, I go, I have 5 years. And they'll be like, well, then you clearly don't need a master's degree.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
Find it difficult
So,
too.
you know, if I do actually end up getting this or any of the other jobs, because I'm going to do a more concerted look probably on Monday, because we have that day off and nobody from MAL is still going to be here. So, and I'll actually probably do laundry and job searching. That'll be a fun day. Anyway, so I'll do that and apply to a couple things. And if I manage to get something, then my position is going to open up. And I have to be honest, it is challenging, mostly because there are a lot of people who aren't necessarily cooperative or have no real incentive to work on your time on your schedule, basically. But and there's a lot of work to do, but I don't think that the work is difficult. I think it's just, there's things that make it more difficult than it needs to be.
Like people.
Mostly the respondents. And I mean, one of the other things that kind of always gets me about this is that the survey manager will frequently ask a question of me, and he'll say, call the respondent and ask them this. I'll ask them that. I get a response, I send it to him. Then he sends me another thing, and he says, ask them this. And I'm like, well, I've already asked them something. If you have more questions, you should give them to me all at once. And what I really want to know is what it is what piece of information will he get that will satisfy him with this whole line of questioning. Because if I know that, then I can intelligently ask the questions. So, he sometimes ends up generating more work than need be on these things.
That's normal for some places or some bosses.
Well, and it's actually, in our particular workplace, it is extremely unusual. Wait a minute.
I just accepted.
No, not that. Who? That's weird. I thought I saw your name on the list twice. Okay. And let me check one more thing. Daily quests.
Well, if it's a permanent position, then it's all good because I need high pay.
And exactly what's going to end up happening is, generally these things take 6 months to go through. So right in the middle of that time period is sort of the middle of our survey work, and so they would need to replace me with someone right away. And the benefit is that because I know you, I could actually train you myself in my job before I leave and assist you afterwards if you had additional questions to an extent. So, yeah. And I mean, I'm actually moderately comfortable saying that currently they're paying me about $52,000 for the position. So, I don't know if that's better or worse than what you have. I suspect it's better.
That's actually better. Way better.
Good. Then what I would do is...
how much better it is.
I would ask for $50,000 because then that way they feel like they're saving $2,000. I'll take that.
I kind of want extra 52.
Well, well, actually, I'm sorry. Let me be much more specific. So if you want 50,000, ask for 52. Like, you always ask for more than it is that you actually want.
I'll ask for 55, so that way I'll get 52.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Because a little bit more doesn't hurt, and I could definitely use the extra, and...
Well, and the funny thing was that when I asked for the position a long time ago, I asked for an amount, and my now boss, immediately said, sure, no problem. And then that was it, and I was like, wait, no, you're supposed to haggle with me. So I feel like I should have asked.
How much did you ask before instead?
Huh?
How much did you ask before? You asked for 52,000, and you said okay.
I think it was like 45,000, which is a big increase from my previous job.
Yes, that would help a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Since the job is actually a lot closer than Brennan's, I don't have to spend $10 per day going back and forth.
That thing has such a short range.
Because I actually calculated the cheapest route, and I would have to pay basically $5 per trip, so that's $10 round trip altogether.
Right. Well, and the nice thing is that my particular place has a lot of decent benefits. So, for example, they have a thing where if they will give you $60 every single month on your Metro card.
Oh, I like that.
Now you have to pay for it when it comes tax time, because that's considered additional income.
Oh, it's pre-tax, right?
Yes, but
okay.
Really, $60 extra every single month pays for, at least for me, and I'm very close, it pays for half of my month. And so one of the other things that I realized I could do was, in doing so I save that money, right? So I add about that much to my Metro card, and I actually end up with a surplus. So in the event that I lose my job, I will have extra money stacked up onto my my card so that I can get to job interviews or even just get around DC in general.
Wait, where is your job, if you don't mind me asking?
It's right behind the Smithsonian Castle. Although I probably shouldn't be saying that on stream. I'm sure it's fine. It's right behind the Smithsonian Castle on the mall.
Oh, that's really close then.
Yes, it is. You can get off at
Because
Lawn
I was like,
Font.
question, like if it's costing you half, then I was thinking it was further than it really was.
No. And in fact, I could walk there. I just generally don't because I would be gross afterwards. But if you go up the green and yellow line and get off at Lawn Font Metro, there's a specific exit that you can take, and it is not even a 10-minute walk from there. I was doing real well with the kills last time. Maybe I just need a few talents.
Yeah, I've been networking. The only jobs I've been offered is, as horrible as this sounds, and it probably is as horrible as it sounds.
Prostitution?
Well, kind of, but I mean, not really.
You just wanted to say
Actually,
yes.
I kind of want to do that cuddle job for
What do
80
you-
bucks an hour.
Do what? Oh, the cuddle job, yeah.
But I don't. I mean, maybe one day. Because I mean, really, 80 bucks an hour. How can you beat that?
I'm not even entirely certain my current job beats that.
It doesn't.
On the way.
Oh my gosh, we have someone watching us. This is amazing. Frostbitten bonus.
But I've been getting a lot of like offers for insurance salesmen.
Oh, don't do that. If you can avoid
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I've been sending out, I don't know, quite a number of emails just saying, please remove me from. I mean, thank you for the opportunity, but please remove me from your list. I am not interested in this. Can you help me on the bottom?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm going to die. I'm going to
Yeah,
die.
you're gonna run. You're gonna run, that's what you're gonna do.
He's dead.
Oh.
But yeah, that and quite a number of them are at least like in Chantilly, and during rush hour time, it's not going to take half hour to get there. It's going to take more like an hour.
Right.
So it's not worth it for the travel, and not to mention the position of, I mean, rather the difficulty of it, because I would have a quota, and I hate quotas.
Quotas are terrible.
I mean, you have to be able to love what you're doing, love what you're selling, to be able to sell anyways. And
I need to interrupt you for a
unless if
second.
it's food, I am not going to be
James,
able
you're
to
not listening to me.
Sounds interesting.
What was that?
I need to interrupt you for just a second. Hey, Band for Life. I am playing Heroes of the Storm, which is in beta or alpha right now. It is a Blizzard game that's supposed to be a competition of sorts for League of Legends and Dota. So that's why you think that. I'm playing Jaina. So if you're familiar with Warcraft 3, she was involved in that pretty heavily. As the female wizard. Ooh, I can summon a water elemental. I think I'll do that.
I'll summon a water dragon.
Anyways, so I just wanted to answer his question. He's a good friend of the channel. Come on.
Die, interloper. Okay. But yeah, in short, it just wouldn't have.
Here, go in with the water
worth it
elemental.
to be an insurance salesman, because it's just not worth it.
No, absolutely not. Plus,
And if it was food insurance salesman, now that might be something.
okay,
I could sell. I used to be a waiter. I'm a foodie.
right, but you do know that they require you to pay for the test to be an insurance salesman.
Oh
There's
yes, I know. I've actually just trust me, I know.
Yeah, I figured you
It's
did.
not too expensive, but it's quite daunting, especially with the work and the
Back it
books
up.
that you have to do it.
No, her
Only because I've actually kind of almost went into it before.
This character shouldn't be from Dota 1. I mean, she may be similar to someone that was in there, but that. Oh, actually, no, you're right. She would have been because it was using Warcraft 3. My mistake. I'm loving the wave clearing capabilities here. It's pretty fun. I also love that a mage can crit. That makes me happy.
Yeah, I think a lot of the people who aren't good at League is going to find this to be a major competition. Or I mean, you know,
It was interesting. I was on Facebook, and there's another person that I'm just basically Facebook friends with. I don't really know him all that well. He's a nice enough guy, and so he posted something about Heroes of the Storm, and he and his friend were saying how they really didn't care for it, and I was like, wow, seriously? And so they were like, yeah, it just wasn't hardcore enough for me. I was like, oh.
I've got a good feeling about this.
You know you're alone, right? There you go.
yes, I do,
Can you heal me?
but it's okay.
That looks bad. You should head to a healing fountain.
I'll give you some heals,
Grab that.
just some, not a lot.
Let's get going.
Do I need to pay to play? So far, that is not the case. There is a payment system, and if you played League of Legends, the cost that you would pay, presumably, is more expensive. But one of the things we're doing right now is they have these daily quests, and the daily quests give you, some bonus gold, and generally, like, you get, like, say, 25 gold for finishing a match. Well, if you finish a daily quest, I think the minimum gold you can get is 200. But that said, the minimum champion cost is 2,000, and the maximum is 10,000. So, completing the daily quests, just like in Hearthstone, is just pretty much a must. Like, the best way to just get the gold. You can buy boosts, but I don't find that they're all that helpful, according to other people who have paid for them. And then, if you want to buy, like, a champion, sometimes champions cost between, like, $4 and maybe $8, or a little more. And you can buy skins, but they also make it so that if you want a skin, and the characters have levels, yeah, they combine a little bit of Hearthstone into it. But so the characters have levels. So when I start out now, you see these things are locked here. Well, it turns out, and you're taking a lot of damage. Let's pull back from this. Let's try getting this camp right here. So anyways, characters have, I will have to tell this to Ribbo. I have no idea who Ribbo is. But anyways, characters have levels, and so right now stuff is locked, and then once you get your character to level 4, all of the skills for that champion are unlocked. And then if you get your character all the way up to level 5 and acquire 10,000 gold, which is like the free in-game currency stuff that you earn, then you can pay for what's called a master skin. And oh no. You can pay for a master skin, and then you get a skin for free. All the other skins you have to pay for. Oh, that is Hyperion. Oh no! I was tricked. Pro Hearthstone player who played and still plays with me. Okay. I will look into it. I like Hearthstone. I'm just not very good at games that are super competitive. I usually prefer to play by myself. Competition brings out the worst in me, so yeah. Anyways, I have a Hearthstone account. I got into the beta for that. Oh, and one of the really neat things, Band for Life, this particular game, the artwork for this game, some of that is done by my friend from high school, which I think is incredibly cool. And she works at Blizzard, and this is her project right now. So I didn't actually get this because I knew her. I got this because I happened to sign up the very first day that this thing was available.
Sure.
And I got in on one of the more recent waves in the alpha, and then the beta is becoming available now. And so if you sign up, there's a chance that you might get an invite tomorrow. Who knows? I'm going for the tribute, by the way. And it doesn't look like I have any competition for it, so I'll probably get it.
Sounds good.
But this game is also team-oriented versus solo-oriented, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, this game is extremely team-oriented. Like, basically, communication is pretty key. Now, we're playing against some bots, because I did not especially feel like getting my ass kicked by real players tonight, but...
Which is the nice thing. It's a lot... It's somewhat the complete opposite of LoL, which is good and bad at the same time.
Interesting.
There we go. Yeah, I think I like Ring of Frost way better. Oh no!
I'd come and heal you, but I'm kind of far.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Actually, maybe you'll be able to heal me up some
Let's
in
get
time.
going.
I will, but I didn't get my usual.
Yeah, I actually ended up setting up a guild in League. I started at the YouTube channel, which was the first experience I had with casting and you know, getting people together for gaming. Oh no, she got away.
Away.
And so once I set up the guild, I basically invited other people to play, and my guild is almost exclusively gay players. So we play every Monday at 7:30. And we have Skype, and that's our way of communicating. And so they're mostly pretty friendly. I've always thought so. Shit, we are screwed, man.
I try to save you.
No, it's fine. I tried to slow them so that you could get away.
Oh, there was no need. I could heal, and we have a Nova anyways. That's AFK.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. Anyway, so we do the League games then, and we're going to be doing those basically until this comes out, and then we're going to switch over.
Which may be a while longer.
Oh yeah, because they're only getting into the beta supposedly tomorrow.
Closed beta, too, and not open.
Right. Wow, that was a nice kill right there.
Thanks. I am getting the talent for 2 dragons this time.
Ooh, I'm taking Swift Storm, where you don't dismount from damage and you go faster. I like that.
Okay, I need mana.
Stop people from using my username. Is that your Skype username? Because I would need your Skype username first.
Our allies need this. Time is of the essence.
Shall we see who gathers this one?
I wonder, do I really need this?
Sounds good.
If you feel more comfortable, you're also welcome to message me your Skype username using Twitch. That way I wouldn't be in the chat, but it's really just you and me again, so...
You have won my favor.
I won his favor, you guys. I did
I'm
it.
lagging like hell.
I'm actually doing okay.
Oh wow,
I think
okay.
it looks like I can stream this. I'm happy.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Well, I disconnected for like a second, but still, that was really annoying.
Hey, Nova. No, Nova's a bot now. What? Hey, Diablo Jerkbot. Oh no.
Don't worry, I got him.
Uh-oh, Hyperion. I don't like this Diablo.
He's rather violent.
I really like how fast the cooldowns are for Lily, though.
For
I have
Lily?
to say.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really adept healer, I guess, for lack of a better term.
No, I mean for like for ults too. I mean in general, it's amazing how fast it is.
Well, I'm glad you finally found a champion that you like.
Well, I do. I mean, healer champion, but I also like some tanks too, which I also end up playing.
Well, and honestly, as far as healers go, I think she's one of the best healers in the game.
And she is really cheap, but
You mean she's like 2,000 gold or
Well done,
4,000?
Yeah.
heroes.
2,000. She's
Really?
extremely cheap to buy.
Interesting.
And one of the most annoying to kill, too, because, I mean, really. She is basically a Sona.
Well, and she also is a really nice champion from my perspective because I just want to check something real quick. No, I'm good. She's a really nice champion from my perspective because Diablo does so well with her, or at least the way I build Diablo, because of amplified healing.
Mm, yes.
Okay, so there's that, and then
I'm going to hold off buying a warrior, because I really want to buy my 2 warriors, and I want to buy Kerrigan and Lily. I just want to buy 4 champions for now, but I just
wait.
wanna
I'm
make-
sorry. You're gonna buy Kerrigan as a warrior?
No, I'm going to buy... I want to buy 2 of the warriors, and I want to buy Kerrigan and Lily.
You want
I
to buy
said-
2 other warriors? Do you know who?
I want to buy a Nubarek, and then I want to buy Arthas, and then I want to buy Kerrigan and Lily.
Okay.
I'm also waiting for the bundle, because if the bundle includes like a bunch of them, then I'll be happy and I'll get that bundle.
Yeah, especially because it'll probably include skins for one of the 4.
Yeah, but as far as right now, what the Nexus bundle, I think it's Nexus bundle, is that what it is?
I'm looking now.
The Nexus bundle, yeah, it really doesn't have.
It doesn't. It has Lily, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played the others, so I can't really say. Except for Nova. Nova's not bad, but I haven't really leveled her up. But yeah, as far as anything else goes, I'd really just, if they come out with a better bundle, with the more of the champions that I have, then yeah, I want.
I am listening.
But they don't, which is sad.
I am listening.
$13.
The winter bundle, sadly, is
For the Alliance.
just for today left.
Oh,
Jaina,
that is
Jaina.
kind of unfortunate. The
And the
reindeer is pretty nice.
You
Especially-
can't just buy the reindeer, can you?
You can't just what?
Buy the oh, you can't, but just yeah, you can. You can buy the reindeer. It's $10. Kind of expensive.
Well, all of these are really expensive, honestly.
Yeah, they are.
Especially because they're like, you can get Janna and Janna's Winter Veil skin for $15. And I'm like, that's not a good deal, Blizzard. And they're like, you think about it.
Yeah, it really isn't a good deal. Because at the very least, I'm going to buy Lily for cheap at least.
Are you gonna hit ready anytime soon?
I did.
Oh, am I not? Oh, we're searching. Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't even tell me. I was just sitting here like. Yeah, leave it to the Night Elves to make a bow into a blade. And Banned for Life is gone once again. He's been gone for a while now. War Master Shen.
But I will say my ultimate goal, and it's not like I need more or less. Oh, I don't really need more. Or really want more, but I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, my ultimate goal is to actually make it about 75K a year.
Yeah, I think if I can get the government position, then almost any of them, because the nice thing about government stuff is that they have a government grade. Increases slow amount. Do I want that?
They pay really well, yes.
That one.
All right.
No, it's just once you get your grade, like your grade pretty much determines your income. So I know that I'm sort of guaranteed a minimum. I'm coming up top with you. I know that I'm guaranteed a minimum amount of income,
10 seconds.
and that will be.
5, 4,
Did you know you can blow up those barrels?
2, 1.
Yes, I did.
Sounds interesting.
Let the battle begin.
I'm just not sure how it's leading.
I'm gonna blow up these barrels. This AI really good behavior.
I'll take care of it.
They should have like levels of AI difficulty too. I think. But,
They don't want to do that because they don't want to encourage players to play exclusively cooperative. They want you to play competitively. So
True, but I
that's
mean,
why League does it as well.
well, yes, but League actually eventually put that in.
Time is of the
Well,
essence.
yeah, but only 2 levels of difficulty. Was that what you had in mind?
Yeah, something like that. Perfect. Second I wanted. Go. Okay, never mind. I gave you a cloud dragon you didn't even kill. So disappointed.
Sounds good. I've got a good feeling about this.
Why are they specifically targeting me? Ah, so
I'm
mean.
very curious about that as well. They may be trying to target the healer, thinking that if they take you out, I'm an easy target. I don't know.
Technically, that would be true.
Okay.
But, but while they're taking me out, you'd just be doing damage to them.
And critting all over the place.
But if they attack you, I'd just be healing and prolonging everything. So, I mean, unless they have a third.
Sexy. Okay, Band for Life. I'll make sure to add you after this game. I'm probably gonna turn off the stream after this as well. I wasn't planning on going for too long tonight. Chilled damage to chilled targets returns mana. Yes.
The managed return isn't as great as I thought. I mean, at least for Lily.
It's probably the case here. How much mana do you have?
Me?
Yes.
If you're sure.
Like total or
Yes.
No.
Maximum.
530.
Okay, me too. So then that probably means it's really not that great. I actually thought that I might have more, and it might be even less.
It's okay. It's good temporarily, but it's not.
And earn my favor.
I mean, in my case, mine does so much more, so mine's actually kind of worth it. But I mean, if I cast it myself, it's not really that worth it. If that makes any sense.
Yep, stole that kill, by the way.
Why don't we
Are you still going to stream Dungeon the Endless tomorrow? I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm supposed to be streaming on Thursday. But they both start with a T, so I can see how you might be confused. I also put a note up on the channel so that you can see the stream schedule.
Like, how much mana do you have right now?
560.
This hero down.
I mean, you're right. I mean, not your total, but currently.
130, 140,
Okay, take this. How much does it?
175. So I gained about 25 mana.
Okay, so it's not really that worth it then.
If you're sure.
But mine also heals, so that's why I also get it.
Right, I had a skill that says dealing damage to chilled enemies causes you to return some mana.
Okay, 25 mana isn't a lot, but it's enough to do like 1 or 2 skills.
Well, and I also realized, Band for Life, that it was silly of me to sort of mention it on there when there's one guy who is following me, but he's never been on a stream. So I realized that if I put up my actual schedule, then you and other people could see when it was I was supposed to do it. So, yeah, no problem, and that's exactly why I put that in there.
I've got a good feeling about this.
I can do it, I can live, I can live. Yes. Okay, I live. Actually, I'll heal you before I leave.
If you wait, too late.
Sounds good.
No worries. Let's both go back. We'll get a bonus for teleporting. And I'm done.
Tomorrow they better have some good bundles.
At least something different. That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
Sounds
go.
interesting.
And
Because I'm holding some money for that, even though I really shouldn't, because I'm,
That seems
you know,
generous. The
yeah, I
real
know.
world demands
saving for other stuff. But if the bundle's good, I'm going
Oh,
to get.
by the way,
Yes.
hold on a second. I want to see if we can. No, don't stop running. You're supposed to run into that. There we go. There we go. David, Tony, and I are not like dedicated to this yet, but we're looking into going on a gay cruise, and we're specifically looking into
Let's get
doing
going.
something that's more oriented on like activities rather than a circuit party, which is something that like my roommate would go on and I would be less interested in. And I bring it up because I believe the sort of general idea is that we might do this next February, which is a whole year's worth of time to plan ahead for this sort of thing and save. So I thought I would just point that out.
I'd be interested. Being on a cruise is something I've been wanting to do. Granted, it wasn't necessarily a gay cruise, but I mean a cruise.
But so where I was going with this is that there's the price for any cruise room that you see, no matter who's doing it, is for 2 people. So if you want to do that, then you wouldn't necessarily have to have a roommate because you can request to be assigned a roommate. And it was funny because I was talking to Eric about this on the league during the league games, but like you don't have to share like a double bed with someone that you've never met. They'll give you a twin bed if you request it. So that can be a way to save money, and so I think like the most expensive indoor or inner ship room is like $830 for the one that I looked at.
choose a talent.
And so that's the cost for the entire cruise
Oh wow, that's
for a week. So
okay. I'll be into that.
here's the hidden subtext though. When you do that, reduces mana cost. Good. When you do that, you also have to realize that like if you want to get off the ship at a port, they charge you money, but they don't charge it to you until you've already done it and you're off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there are some somewhat hidden fees, and you just sort of have to be aware of them. Now, here's one of the other really cool things. When I was talking to my parents about it, one of the things is they are going on a cruise this Friday. And so I was like, well, do you have any advice for me in terms of looking at cruises? And she said, well, your father and I got an inner cabin, one that doesn't have any balcony. And I said, well, that doesn't sound like you. You usually like to look outside and, you know, see the port and all that shit. Oh no, stay inside. Oh. Anyways, so she said, well, I called them and I said, what can you give me in terms of an upgrade? And because the ship wasn't full, they're actually getting a balcony for no additional cash. So they're basically getting like $400 extra worth of vacation for free.
Let's get going.
Which I thought was fascinating. So, and I said, so what angle did you play? And she was like, well, I just called them and said, what can you give me? They just gave it to her.
That works.
Yeah, exactly. So Eric may consider going on said cruise, and he would want a roommate. So that's another reason worth mentioning it to you. But he's also waffling on this, and like I said, no one's actually dedicated to doing it. Everybody just thinks it sounds like a good idea in principle. And I saw your message, Band. So cool. I'm glad.
On the way.
I am looking forward to it because I want to get to the 24th floor so badly. I actually have like this sneaking fear like something horrible is gonna happen on like floor 21 or something, and then everything's gonna fall apart and I'll have to do it all over again. But I have no reason to think like that. It's just been somewhat difficult so far. Vulnerability.
I can think of a few ways to
Killing
use that.
spree.
I'm starting to get some lag now.
And that will happen.
So anyways, part of the other reason I mentioned this is, if this is something that I end up
Time is of the essence.
following through on, do you want notification?
Yes, please.
Okay. And my expectation for the trip would be, especially where David and Tony are involved, that we would probably like eat dinner together and maybe attend like a specific you know, excursion together. But other than that, we would sort of generally do our own thing.
Hey, you could really use a healing fountain.
Within my parameters of, you know,
Well, I
expectancy.
mean, yeah, exactly. And I also wanted to put that out there mostly because I want Tony to recognize that, you know, I'm not necessarily gonna be impeding on his vacation or anything. Oh God, I don't want to tank. Let me away. I want to not tank.
I've been healing you.
Right.
How
Well,
dare you
some
leave me?
people make it and lose on the 24th. Cooking with gas and reminded the science refresh.
But this is also assuming that I have a better job where I can actually afford it, because my Japan trip was cut down a week early.
Well, you know, you do whatever you want to do. I'm just letting you know about the opportunity. And yeah, actually, one of the things that I
Yes, I
told...
just want to forewarn you. I'm not saying I'm going to commit or anything like that. I just
Well,
want
I'm
to
not
forewarn
counting on you to do it. I'm just letting you know. Because this is something that's actually kind of unique as far as a vacation goes. Like, if we went to Disney World, you know, it's actually a smaller vacation than it is to go on a cruise, interestingly enough.
Disney World is also on my bucket list.
I've been. It's fun. I don't like
have-
roller coasters, so amusement parks, you know, only go so far for me. Anyways, one of the things I noticed about Gork was that his rage skill that, you know, caused everyone to taunt, I had forgotten that it gives him 100 bonus defense.
I'll be right back.
So I had thought that there was no point in activating it. And man, oh man, was I wrong. Oh, it's inactivated. Hold on.
We must break this hero down.
Just trying to prevent them from getting the tribute, because they only need one more.
Let's get going.
No! You're supposed to stay inside of it and die. Ooh.
I really love the bouncing Cloud Dragon attacks. It makes it so much more. So much nicer.
I actually am surprised that that was all that effective, because it seemed like...
Well, every little bit of damage helps, but yeah, it actually is effective, especially when you're bouncing between a number of targets.
Yeah. Oh shit! No! No! Don't kill me, lag! Don't kill me! Okay, I think I'm gonna get out of here now.
Alright, I need to get the next tribute before they do. Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, I know it is like that. However, Hipster Scarf comes with one of the highest bonuses for defense that is not on armor. So that's part of the reason that I have it on him, because it just makes him that much better. You know what I mean? I thought about putting other stuff on him, but... One of the things I have to say that I really like about this is that I feel like this particular game is a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Laid back. And I really like that about this, because League is really intense, and I'm an unpleasant person when I play, and all that horrible stuff. Secondary frost explosion occurs. Center of the ring explodes with frost after the first ring expires. Sure, why not? See what that does. Oops.
All right with me.
Live long enough.
If you have the opportunity and you have a Blizzard account, sign up for it. It's totally free, and hope that you get into the beta, because it is a lot of fun. It suffers a bit from the same stuff that happens in League, where, you know, people can be arrogant assholes and whatnot when you have to do solo queue, but it's still, see right there, noob. I think he's joking, but still.
Probably. No, I want to live. I want to live. I don't have the healing ult.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Okay, I'm going back to tiny stuffs. Antibug tribute.
I also have to say that, you know, my favorite character in this game is Diablo, and it is really nice that
Let's get going.
that he is just as good and awesome as you sort of think he should be as a boss monster, essentially.
Mayhem.
Oh no!
You are one of my favor heroes.
A little bit of
Let
ouch!
your
Wasn't worth it.
enemies know my
Well, it's kind of a little too late for me to get that, but oh well.
Time is of the essence.
Oh, thank God for that healing.
enemy team dominated. Was there any question?
Wow, that is a lot of maps. This particular game actually has, let me see, there's this one, which is the Crows. There's the Dragon Knight, there's the pirate ship, and then there's the plant level. And I think that's actually it. There's four maps already, and it's not even into beta.
Isn't there supposed to be 2 more coming up? I think with the closed beta.
I actually don't ever look at the... I don't look at any of the news for this stuff. I just am surprised.
Do you want to play another?
Let's see what time it is. No, I'm done for
Because
the
a
night.
friend is asking if he could join.
Who?
A friend, Monkey Fist,
Oh,
or is
well,
that a Monkey Fister? But
well, you can play with him. I mean, but it's 10:30. I should get to bed.
okay,
So
have a good one then.
do not see the game. You have to sign in under or look for it under betas. So, anyways, have a good night, James, and I will talk to you later.
Well, do have a good one.
Thanks. Bye. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I have to add you before I sign off. Search. Serbia. Add to contacts. Alright, banned for life. I sent you a request on Skype, so once you accept that, I'll be able to put you into the guild, and you'll see all the information and chat with all the people. If Blizzard opens this game for a custom game, do you have any idea how many people are going to start playing the game? It's hard to say. Some people are already turned off by this game because they don't feel that it's competitive enough. Okay, so now I'm going to add you to... There you go. You should see the guild in the group. And I should also update this to the proper time. 19... Wait a sec to talk for a bit. Where's the... There we go. Hey. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Oh, and I also can't start the video because I'm still streaming.